Greetings everyone and welcome to a new First Taste miniseries covering the game Reigns. Now this game has been suggested to me by several of the Dapperlings, so let's actually find out what this game is about. Now, this game quite firmly falls into the easy to play, difficult to master category of games from what I've seen, and in fact the easiness to play is on display here. The game revolves around this. Left for no, right for yes. That's all you do. You're presented with binary choices. Some of them lead into more choices, like for example, it might be, do you want to allow this person into your courtroom? Yes. Then you get a choice based on that person being in your courtroom. So sometimes the choices are a little bit more than binary because they kind of split into very small manageable chunks. But the entire game revolves around you saying yes or no or equivalent responses to a question. And that unlocks other things. It seems it's kind of like a bit of a deck builder game in a way, in that you've got these events and they're part of your deck. Now the game was developed by Nerial and published by Devolver Digital, and outside from my rambly kind of explanation there, I'd say it was a bit of an indie RPG simulation game. There's death, the consequences of your choices are quite real, but there's kind of a meta progression in that you've got this kind of legacy of kings. But here we go, let's jump in and we'll see what this game really is about. Are you the young king? Yes, I am. So, you're the one who usurped my throne and sent me to this dungeon to rot for eternity. Which king are we? Well, I'm drinking tea, so no! Well, you're in charge of the mess now. Good luck with that. They're all pretty crazy. You'll see. Who? Just try and keep a balance between the four powers to keep your head on its shoulders. No, I don't want my head on my shoulders. Oh, yes, okay, I'll do what you tell me. The spirit looks at you thoughtfully, then disappears. You enter the courtroom. Now, the four powers it referenced are at the top. You've got the kind of religious power, the church, the people, your citizens, your peasants, the military, your warriors, your knights, so on and so forth, and then economy, your kind of treasury, the merchants, the noble people in your kingdom. We've had 0 years in power. Our king's name is James, and we only have one goal at the moment, and that is to govern for at least 5 years. The year itself is 603. Very well. Each turn is a year. Father Felipe. Oh, Philippe. Why all of your names? They seem like they're meant to say the same word, but they're all spelled so differently. It confuses me. This is the coldest winter of the last 30 years. After the weak harvest, people are starving. Give our supplies, or I can't help. Now, you'll notice there are little dots up there. We don't know whether it's going to be a positive or a negative reaction. The powers, the coloured in part is how full, like where they are. So for example, more or less all of our powers are about 50% full, let's say. If we go with I can't help, I'm going to only assume that it's going to cost people. People are going to starve. So that larger circle there means it's going to have a big impact, and it's probably going to be a negative one. But if I give my supplies, I'm going to guess that either we're only going to have a small loss of life, or we're going to gain a little bit of power for the people, but we're going to have a very big impact on our economy. So, yeah, give our supplies. Yeah. We heard about the young princess being held against her will in a dark rock castle. It's obviously a trap. Or, my horse! You ride to Dark Rock in full armor, proud, glorious, and glittering. Breathing fire. Are you the king? Are you here for the damsel? Yes. Oh, good. There, take her. But... nobody's killing anyone. You're here for the girl. Here she is. End of story. I mean... okay, that's got a pretty remarkably giant negative consequence there. Yeah, we probably shouldn't say no. I'm tempted to, but at the same time, it's like, no, actually, okay. My hero, Lady Charlotte. No, I'm not a hero. Or yes, I am. Are you back, sire? Did you enjoy our little entertainment? The dragon was not cheap. Really? Who paid? Yes, I did. Who paid? What? Me? No! I don't agree to this. I have a gift for you in one of my hands. Guybrush loose tongue. Left or right? Either way, I feel that I'm going to lose money, and I really can't afford to lose money. Now, this game seems to revolve around keeping a balance between the powers, but also never letting them deplete or get too full. Now, that's a kicker. Don't fill them up either, because bad things happen in either of those scenarios, from what I can tell. Let's go with left. Okay, that's bad. Guybrush loose tongue gives you a dead bird. Then he runs away, shrieking. I will get that Guybrush. Would you like to marry the young princess of the neighboring kingdom? I mean, I can't really tell how this is going to affect everything. Yeah. Oh, it affected it very well. John the Bold. The merchants would like to create a new guild and send their representatives to the court. Is this going to result in a lot of money for me? Yes. Yay! Govern at least 5 years. My love, I would like to organize a Tonoi. Queen Laurientia. Well, we can probably afford it. Only over my dead body. No. The goldsmiths of the capital created a cartel to organize their trade. They want your approval. Wow, they'll give us a lot of cash. And our cash is hurting. I wonder if we'll lose a little bit of religious and manpower. And honestly, both of them are kind of full, so yeah, I'm alright with that. An explosion in the mine has killed at least 100 people. Should we continue to dig? Yeah, sorry guys. Kinda need the money. My lord, I'm Master Brandon, the Merchants Guild Master. Please accept a token of my gratitude. I take no bribe. No, we do take bribes. The Vikings are attacking us. We should defend our kingdom from the north. Attack or defend? Defend! The river Drop is dry again. We should build a dam. Oh, that's going to be costly. No. Yes, no, yes, no. No? That hurt me for people-wise. Okay. Our army is strong, and we're winning the war. Shall we force a peace treaty? Yes, I think we should. Yeah, that was generally a good thing. Peace is better for the kingdom. James the Young, I am, apparently. We could create a pilgrimage to the tomb of Saint Armand, Archbishop of Gravo. Sure, okay. Costs us a little bit of money, but the church is getting a bit powerful now, so is the military. An earthquake destroyed a large part of the capital. The city guard awaits your orders. Save the victims. Prevent pillaging. No, I don't want to lose people. Save the victims. My money. I would like to conduct a mass to the memory of your father. No, that would be extremely costly for my treasury, I suspect. That's fine, we actually needed to pull those down a little bit anyway. The mountainous region near the eastern border is unlawful and unruly. What are the options? I don't care. We could appoint Sir William to govern that region and make him pay for the privilege. Yes, I need money. I accept, sire. It's a great honor to bring your rule to that savage country. Be strong, be fair, be strong. Thanks to Sir William's actions, the mountainous region is now corrupt as well as unruly. Oh no! That was quick. Sir William is at the head of a large horde of half-bandits. Half-bandits? Should I send the army? Yes. I surrender, let me live, and I will tell you where the bandits' treasure is. Yes, actually. It was apparently a very small treasure. Damn it, those half-bandits! We would like to raise a new tax for the church, shared with the crown, of course. The church is going to get very powerful. But I really need the cash. Please don't get too powerful. Do you need some credit, my lord? 8,000 gold pieces at 5% interest. No. The eastern baronies are regrouping under the banner of a terrible warlord. Send the army! Yes. The eastern baronies are attacking. We will only prevail by enlisting the population. No. Yeah, okay, yes. The old. Govern at least 20 years. Fantastic. A large mob is attacking the main cat house? They say they're possessed by the devil. Disperse the mob, or I need more information. The coward. Look somewhere else. We should attack the kingdom of the south. They're growing stronger every day. Oh, James the coward. I didn't want to be the coward. Yes, attack. The Pilgrimage of St. Armand draws thousands of people. We would like to monetize this. I would like so too, but I'm afraid that you'd get too powerful if I did, so no. I would like to sing a song for your majesty. It's called The Fool and Its Majesty. I feel I'm about to make a terrible mistake. It was a long time ago. A poor fool was singing alone and sad. A very sad song. Carry on. He had a majestic pet as a companion. A very dark and ugly beast. God, seize the jester. Carry on. But nice and clean, and with a constantly wagging tail. It was a very ugly song. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that was very bizarre. The harvest has been fantastic, my lord. Fantastic. Feed the people. Feed the army. It looks like everyone's going to get something. Feed the people. A foreign merchant is selling new farming tools. We should copy his ways. Oh, my lord. The church is super strong now. No, let's not copy his ways. You're making a mistake. Now the merchant has asked you to meet you. Sure, I'll meet him. Surprised to meet a businesswoman? In my country, women are not vacuous slugs like the ones in your court. How dare you, Princess Kamaria. Please stay away or welcome. I mean, I want to welcome you, but you started off by insulting the women in my kingdom. One of which is a princess I rescued. And a wife. Yeah, you're a bit of a douche. Also, one of them was my mother. I can't work out which one is going to upset the church. I want to upset the church, you see. I welcome you. Oh, thank goodness. We need to build a new church. No, don't we have enough? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's a lot better. 28 years. We would like to build a school in the capital for enlightening the people. Yes. Oh dear. I'm Sister Godiva, the headmistress of the new school. Help us nurture the young souls. Yes. No. Sorry, I actually wanted to help nurture the young souls. It's just, it would have been really bad for the religious side of things. We can never be too prepared. You need to recruit more soldiers. Okay. The Merchants Guild is selling goods traditionally produced by the Abbey. Put an end to this. No. Haha, take that, religion. The miners are refusing to dig in the mine. They want a raise. It's 6 of one and half of the other, really. At least this one will impact things in a minor way, whereas this one will impact my money in a very major way. No. Sorry, people. We crushed the invading armies. The looting is excellent. Bravo. Or no looting. My military's getting a little bit powerful. A little bit powerful. No looting. Bad dogs of war. Cereals are very cheap these days, my lord. You should adjust the price of bread. Double it. No, just raise it slightly. I mean, we don't really need the money. We need to keep our population a bit more balanced at the moment. There's been an explosion in the capital. We don't exactly know what happened. Shall we close the gates of the city? No. Yes. No. Yeah. No. It's gonna hurt my coin purse. Ouch. Queen Laurientia is loved by the people and the army. Give her more power. No. I'm totally okay with this. Shall we go together to the spring festival? I could invite some of my pretty friends to entertain your foreign visitors. Lady Charlotte, maybe. Yes. That hurt my money a little bit. Long live the king! You're turning 50 years old today! Oh my lord, really? Okay. So I was 22 when I came... sorry, I was 12 when I came to power. 22. Oh my god. Yes, don't tell me. Yes, don't know. Yes, okay. Our enemies want a peace treaty. This is the best way to end the war. Okay. Oh dear. The harvest is a nightmare. People are famished. Please, sire, decrease the taxes. Can't really afford to, but okay. The Ancient. Governed at least 40 years. Wow. There's been another explosion, this time in the Merchants District. Shall we reinforce security? Yes. Absolutely. The country is ruined, my lord. Merchants and nobility own everything. No! I gave all my money away to reinforce the Merchant District. Oh, the cruel irony. The bitter irony. I have failed. 42 years in power, and I failed because the merchants and nobility own everything because I tried to protect them. Oh, you scoundrels, you. What? I don't know if maybe sometimes you have different options, but what? The new oligarchy forces you to exile. Well, thanks for that, you scallywags. The king is dead. James the Ancient. Man, he lasted for a fair old while. Whomp. Okay. Baudouin, the second king. Okay, we've got new things we need to do now. All right. Win a duel. Recruit the doctor. Meet the devil. None of those sound particularly good. Are you the young king? Not again. Yes. Haha, just kidding. I know we've been through this already. That's our curse, you see. I don't understand. We will remember each and every king of this dynasty. Every compromise. Every death. For ages. But it is said that only the devil will allow us to blissfully forget the cursed kings. But does he even exist? We'll go with yes, he does. That's an interesting thought. Maybe he does. Maybe he will. We will find him eventually. Yes. The spirit slowly drifts away. A great fire is destroying the castle, my lord. Save the garrison! Save the treasury! Save the garrison! Long live the king! I will pray for the prosperity of your majesty. That would be extremely expensive. No, thank you. If you were an animal, what would it be? A lion? No. A scorpion? Maybe. No. Gazelle? Yeah, alright then. I'll be a gazelle. Woof! Whiff, 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 woof! I agree, or sit. I agree. Oh dear. Religion is getting pretty bad. Guybrush Loose Tongue brought a gazelle to the capital. People love it. We should build a zoo. Yes. No. Yes, it doesn't seem to cost me anything. Should we build embassies in neighbouring countries? It may be a good way to prevent wars. It would cost me a lot of money, though. No. My lord, a good doctor just saved the life of my nephew. He is a bit of a magician. He is here now. I've got a funny feeling that a magician wouldn't be well received by the church. I've got to recruit the doctor, though. Let him in. The wise. Recruit the doctor. I'm a doctor, alchemist, poisoner. Oh, lots of new cards. Dirty science. Okay. Master Johannes Arcturius. Johannes, maybe? I'm not sure. I can handle life for you. Or death, occasionally. Focus on the life part. But, I mean... could go for a coffee about now. Glad to have you. The people are rebelling against the last vestiges of the church. You have to escape. What? What? John the Bold. No, we've run out. By recruiting the doctor, we ran out of any kind of religion power at all, and that is particularly bad. What? A pagan mob murdered you during your escape attempt. Ah, damn it, my head was on a pike. Well, that one went significantly worse. And yet, I was the wise. I didn't rule for very long. Gerald, the third king. Meet the witch, meet the devil, and win the duel. Okay. A convent of nuns has started meowing like cats. It's spreading to the village. I mean, there's like a part of me that's like, and? Let them meow like cats if they want to meow like cats. The nuns kept meowing for ages. In the end, the church declared them heretics and burnt down the convent. Oh. That probably wasn't as good of a resolution as I was hoping for. We should create a museum of science to collect all living creatures. I can help in my spare time. Yeah, sure. That seems like a reasonable pursuit. I met a strange lady, well versed in ancient arts of plants and dreams. Would you like to meet her? Yes, Master Brandon, I probably would. No. I'm gonna guess that's a good thing for the church. Yes. Meet the witch, okay. Would you like to marry the young princess of a neighbouring kingdom? Oh, I've got White Arcanum. I mean, if you've played CK2, you need to get a wife pretty early. We've only been in power for 3 years, so yeah, probably going to say yes to that one. Also, if you played the guild, getting married really soon is very good. So you can have an heir. Also, you can start getting your wife experience, so that when you die, she can take over the family. It seems my advice is not to your liking. You know who rules above men and kings? I repent. It's certainly not you. Even though I knew that was going to be bad for me. That was too tempting. We may have a problem. A monk has started to bite his brothers, and it's spreading fast. General! This is probably a case of lycanthropy. I don't deal with that. I command you. Werewolves? No, I command you. General Pollen puts the monks in prison. They confess under the torture that they were indeed werewolves. Werewolves? I don't think so. No, you should call that cruel lack of physical activity. Wolfer. Aye. Well... My king, it seems your army has very poor hygiene. We should spend a bit on this problem. Sure. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. Whether you want to or not, I need you in the crypt of Saint Armand. It's a matter of life and death. My life? Alright then. May the saints forgive your sins. You feel someone behind your back. Oh dear. Explain yourself! Gods! Guards! You managed to escape the trap. In extremis, the Archbishop of Graveau is sent to the executioner. Good! You scallywag, you. We discovered an unknown body in the dungeon. Its hands are missing. Shall we reinforce the garrison? No. We discovered another body in the dungeon. People are getting nervous and ask for more security. Oh, poop. No, actually, we can probably do with a loss of population, honestly. That sounds terrible, but it's true. My lord, would you like to hunt some wild pigs? You know what? My rule so far has been very eventful. I would love to just go hunting, but I fear that by wild pigs you mean dire boars or hell boars or some other sort of trap. Or I'll go out there and the groundskeeper will shoot me in the knee with an arrow or something. It'd be terrible. Or my horse. Getting my horse shot in the knee with an arrow is even worse somehow. I don't know why, but it is. But okay. The hunt was a success. We should have a very fine banquet tonight. Yes! Oh, thank goodness. We needed that. Rex moans in despair. Something is not right. Kick the dog. No! Pat the dog. Okay, that was bad. Maybe I was a little bit hard on the church. Oh dear. This will have effect every year. Diabolus. Diabolus. I'm not sure how that... Diabolus? I've no idea. Time is gone. Space is insane. Here it comes. Here again. You feel your mouth closing down as if you never had one. Rex? Little king. A little puppet. Ah! No words. No, my peoples. Few thoughts. Guybrush, loose tongue. No! Many deaths. This is bad. Centuries ago, you asked for eternal power in exchange for your soul. Fortunately, you didn't mention anything about immortality. What a noob mistake! Each of your deaths is enjoyable. But even more so is the choice I will let you make now. Go, little puppet, and see you again in 666 years. Okay. Of course, 666. Oh, my lord, the year is currently 666. I've met the devil. This will have effect every year. Death wish, new cards, devious curse. The next character you say yes to will die. Okay. An explosion in the mine has killed at least 100 people. Should we continue digging? No. I do this to save your life. My liege, we are under attack. Beggars are invading the streets. Let them be. Throw them out. Let them be. There has been a massive breakout from prison. We need to organize a search party. Oh dear, Justice William. Yes. A body was found later that year, horrifyingly torn and bloated. No. I'm sorry. The school is an elaborate scheme to brainwash a whole generation with religious idiocy. Stop it. See, no will probably make the church go up a little and the people go down a little, but yes will make the church go down a lot and the people go up a lot. Honestly, the smaller change is the better one for me. Your army needs a good leader, and you chose me. Listen to my advice. Yes. I would like to open a couple of shops for my wares and charms. Ladies, Sakos. Yeah, I see no problem with that. Church did, though. We discovered another body in the dungeon. People are getting nervous and ask for more security. You know what? No, because the military are already so strong. The message says, islanders are menacing us. We should attack them before they attack us. Yes. I'm Lady Sakos. I can help you understand the laws of nature and the limits of humankind. That sounds useful. Be discreet. No, that sounds useful. I would like to meet up with some of my scientist friends from the West in your castle. Okay, we may be really causing an issue for the church here, but okay. Our army is strong and we're winning the war. Shall we force a peace treaty? Yes. The tower of the basilica is falling apart. We need your help. Yeah, okay. This is outrageous. General Pollen has been seen in the Queen's bed. Who do you want to execute? I don't really want to execute either of them. If they love each other, that's just how life works. We'll just get a quiet divorce and I'll find someone else. I'm sure there's other people who love me. Maybe she still loves me. Maybe he loves me. Why have you got to make things so black and white, Father Philippe? This is a difficult question. Because I don't feel like, oh damn it, fine, the general. No one's gonna be happy in that situation. If it was just a fling, then maybe it won't be that much of a bother. But you know, if she'd grown to love him, then killing him's only gonna make her sad anyway. Killing her would probably have made him sad. What a horrible situation that was. The Eastern Baronies are at war again, and their population is crossing our frontier as we speak. Welcome them. Close the frontier. Yeah, we'll welcome them. Your people are eating too much. They are fat and lazy. We should raise the price of bread. No. The mines are full of gold, my lord. We're rich. I'm rich. We're rich. The estuary of the River Drop is a dangerous swamp for travellers. We should sanitize the whole area. No. Population could do with a little bit of a trim. I can teach you a few things about white magic. Yes. But first, you have to prove worthy of my time. Very well. Pronounce the holy word Sgando in the Eastern fashion. Salamwo. Or Albep. Yeah, we'll go with Albep. Well done. Haha! Now that... what would you like to learn? I literally picked the one that was the furthest from it, just because... Nah. May as well go all in. What would you like to learn? I don't know. I've changed my mind. No, I don't know. A way to trick the devil? Possibly because something else. A way to tempt fate? Something else. A way to learn happiness. Yes. Why would you need a spell for that? Happiness is neither a trick nor a trinket. Well said. That actually made me happy. For some strange reason. I can't give you happiness, but maybe I can remove something that makes you unhappy. The crown. The queen! That's harsh. Though not entirely untrue. At this point, I don't know. I don't want it to be removed. I just wanted to go and find happiness somewhere else. Clearly doesn't want it here. And just clinging on like this, making us both unhappy. Bloody crown, though. That's probably where it all started. Currently Gerald the devil as well. I just noticed that. See, it's a burden, this crown. Life would be simpler without it. But at the same time, I think I'm actually good for my people. Kind of, maybe. The queen. Are you sure? No. But yes. The queen leaves unexpectedly. With most of the court, you don't feel particularly happy about that. Such is life. The miners are refusing to dig in the mine. They want a raise. They can have one. I hope the queen and the majority of the court are happy somewhere else, though. That'll give me some happiness. Sire, your urine smells like rhododendrons this morning. You should avoid riding for a while. Why are you smelling my urine, and why does having urine that smells like rhododendrons... this is a wholly uncomfortable thing. No. I'm going to ride with my troops. The Eastern Baronies are regrouping under the banner of a terrible warlord. Send the army. No. Do you need some credit? No. The East and the South are coordinating an attack against the kingdom. We should ask the West for help. Yes. You've got gout, my lord. I recommend less meat, more vegetables, and no love stories of any kind. Yes. The river drop is dry again. We should build a dam. It's going to be costly. Oh no. We found gold in the riverbed. What do you want to do with the income? Let's share it. It's mine. Kinda need it really badly because I think I was about to lose it, my lord. The greedy. Build a personal fortune. Long live the king. You're turning 50 years old today. Hooray. Yes. I'm pretty confident this concoction of leeches fed on maiden blood will cure the gout. No, I'm not going to encourage this. Even if it does cure the gout. I don't want this to be a cure. Because first it's like, the leeches fed on maiden blood. Then it's bathing in maiden blood. Then it's wearing maidens as a second skin. It's a slippery slope. No. Good call. Okay. Apparently the game agrees. You don't want to end up having to wear maidens' skin to cure gout. No. I will wear your face as my face. A new farming technique has considerably improved the harvest. What do you want to do with the income? I'd share it. It's mine! My lord, you're a saint! With all of this money, you're the saint of wealth! The Pope wants to establish his estate here. Yes? I would like to conduct new research on the fabled transmutation of lead into gold. Could you finance me? Yes. The King of the West is offering us money to buy a small part of the country. No. A ship has been quarantined. It may be the plague. Shall we quarantine the whole port? Yes, the plague is bad. Give us enough power to enforce the divine justice in your country. The Pope is ready to pay the price. The problem is I think you'd become a little bit too powerful if I did that. I'm going to say no. Shall we go together to the Spring Festival? I could invite some of my pretty friends to entertain your foreign visitors. No. I can't risk losing money. We're at war with too many enemies. It costs a fortune. We should negotiate a ceasefire. Yes. Okay. Woof, woof. Rex invites you to follow him. Rex, the last time I did anything with you, it ended up being kind of weird. Alright, Rex. Woof. Rex brings you to a lonely caravan in the marketplace. Enter the caravan. Don't tell me. I see. Actarius, the seer. A nobleman? A king? Well, I mean, I'm right in front of you, so... Full of glory and regal composure. In front of him lay... a dog. You're literally looking at me right now, aren't you? A ruins? No, a dog. See the future, with red eyes and a dark smirk. Here he comes again. The devil! Crooked visions. Okay, carry on. Enough! I do not want to deal with the devil. That'll be 600 gold pieces. No, you're a crook. Would you like to play Red Dwarf, my lord? Let's start with a small bet. I don't want to ruin you. Alright then. Dice are rolling. I'm pretty sure I won. You don't want to raise the stakes while we still can? No, show me. Slowly lift the goblet, revealing 2 dice. Even, you won, my lord, but that's just beginner's luck. I bet you can't do that again. No, I'm good with that. I could build a hospital to prevent a surge of epidemics. Oh, this is going to be costly, isn't it? Yes. Okay, we've got a tiny little bit of money. That was very, very bad. The hospital will limit the consequence of epidemics and catastrophes. Hooray! This is the coldest winter in the last 30 years. After the weak harvest, your people are starving. I can't help because I will go bankrupt if I do. Master Johannes Arcturius is conducting ungodly experiments. His very presence in the court is blasphemous. Yes, it is. No, it's not. My lord, you're dying of old age. Your remaining time is limited. A young woman claims that her son is in fact your bastard. Should we make this problem disappear? No. Have an heir! Hooray! I have a son! It quickly becomes apparent that the son is here to stay. Just as I get kicked out of the castle, unfortunately. Your country is ruined, my lord! Merchants and nobility own everything! Oh! Why can you just deny your son? Because he's my son, damn it! Apparently. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember this, but, King's life is just one long party. You're tortured and your body is thrown to the dogs. Your name becomes an insult. Oh, that is harsh. That is really harsh. Come on now, people. Really? Did it need to be this way? You suck. New high score, though. 55 years in power. Hooray! Gerald the father. Well, you know, there's definitely worse things to be remembered by than that. We're now in year 711. And the fourth king is Cedric. Maybe our heir, maybe not. But that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into Reigns. And I hope you will be joining me for the next. We'll probably play a couple of episodes of this. I actually really enjoy the mechanic. Silly stories, but considering they're made out of binary choice cards, it's actually kind of fun to see where things go. I like these sorts of games quite a lot, actually. But do let me know in the comments whether you enjoyed it as well, and if you did, what you enjoyed. And if you'd like to see more, remember to leave a like on the video. But until next time, take care, everyone.